Good morning, Solid Steppers. It's Miss Ward coming from South Florida, headed to my first appointment, 7 a.m. It's an appointment for Old Republic for a Samsung microwave with no power. As always, I'm always prepared. You know how Miss Ward is. I already got my tech sheets and stuff directly from Samsung, downloaded, printed out, and I got it on my tablet. Always got to have the backup. That's the backup. That's the first job. Second job is going to be looking at an LG, making a noise, knocking noise while spinning front load. Y'all know that's probably going to be the shocks. After that, I got an ice maker. After that one, I got another. The first ice maker I got is a Frigidaire. Second ice maker is going to be Samsung. And then after that, I got something else, but that's off the top of my head. Just banging them out this morning, trying to get everything done early so I can work on my other projects. Staying focused, staying on point, trying to make sure I'm applying my 12-week year process. Once again, don't forget, guys, make sure you get that book by Brian Moran called 12-Week Year. Make sure you're applying your 7 Habits of Successful People by Stephen Covey. Make sure you're on top of the E-Myth where you're working out your delegation and making sure you hire people to do the things that you don't want to do or don't like to do. But make sure you know how to do it so you don't get taken advantage of. Business is not a process. It's not as hard as people think. It's just consistency. You got to be consistent. I just posted something in the group. It was deep. A Facebook group, ABC Appliance Bootcamp. And in it talks about some tips from the Shark Tank crew. You know, Mr. Wonderful, Damon John, Barbara Conquerin, Mark Cuban, Kevin, a lot of those guys, Damon John, of course, and they're giving tips. And I was peeping at it. It was something real deep because your boy, Mr. Wonderful, which is actually my favorite shark, he was in there giving game, and he was spitting facts. He was talking about how he was talking to some guy that was about to graduate from a graduate program. He's having problems with his fiance because he just developed some software, some proprietary software, and it was going to be a subscription basis, but it was going to help companies that were companies that were under about $250 million a year, and how they could stay within compliance. And so it was a great program, and it was his business, and he was working on it like basically 8 days a week, 25 hours a day grinding. And his fiance, who he really cared for deeply, was complaining, saying she had to leave him because there was no time. He couldn't go to any events. He couldn't do anything with her. And it was deep, though, because Mr. Wonderful is ruthless. I love that dude. So what he said was, how one of the biggest decisions in your life is finding a partner that's in sync with you. Obviously, the young lady's not in sync with the young man. So the young man asked him, what do I do? And so Kevin point blank asked old dude, he said, check this. Which one is easier to replace? Your multi-million-dollar business that you're growing and that you're extremely successful at, or your fiance? Now, to those of us that's about to grind, it's not even a question. Like, my stuff wouldn't even get to this point. If it looked like it's about to get to this point, you denied. Your application don't even get through. But the reality is, a fiance is easier to replace than a business, because some business opportunities and chances come once in a lifetime. And that's how deep the grind is. You got to be on top of your grind like that. Now, that's a lesson for everybody. Shout out to Mr. Wonderful. But the reality is, you got to be about your business. Your business can't be about you. You feel me? And you got to be able to grow it because it's your baby. It's actually, I personally feel like it's your spiritual gift, because I feel like when you have a business, you have a service for the world, and you should be the best at it, and you should be able to pour into that without an issue. And if you team up with somebody, guess what? That person's got to be able to walk with you, stride with you, and she got to be your number one. She or he got to be your number one cheerleader. Not everybody has that option. But at the end of the day, when you get to the top, they're going to be cheering. Then you got to wonder, what the hell you here for? So at the end of the day, you got to focus. You'd rather have a regret for the rest of your life of not pursuing your dreams and aspirations, or you rather be married to an albatross, a noose around your neck. That's exactly how I look at it. But hey, to each their own. So, once again today, we on our focus. Laser appliance out here getting it done. And of course, solid steppers, you know how we step, high stepping all the way to the bank. So, on that note, I'm going to end this video because it's time for me to get my focus on, get ready to troubleshoot this no power microwave. It should take me 10-15 minutes. Collect that quick $100 diag, order the parts, and move on to the next. Be blessed. You know how we do. Let's get it. And if you need any coaching, don't forget, down in the description, there are coaching links. Be blessed and consultations. Have a great day.